Okay. A lot of people have been asking about the skimmer basket. It's fantastic. It works great. You have to make sure that it's attached. You see this gap right here? You have to make sure. I don't know. I'm thinking about drilling something in, but the only problem is I don't want to drill it into the. I don't want to drill it into the liner, and I don't want to drill it into the metal. I mean, there's ways of doing it, I'm sure, but I mean, it's fine. You know, when people are in the pool, you don't leave this on. You don't leave the filter on, and you don't leave the skimmer on when people are in the pool. You just don't do it. But yeah, this is what happens. This is how it goes. You just have to screw it in. Make sure it's secure. You know, I secured it down with some rope this year, or with one of these little bunchy things. I think I'm going to do that. I'll do that again. But the skimmer works great. The skimmer's fantastic. Like I said, same thing as last year. Pool was shocked with 2 pounds or 2.5 pounds HCH, super clear. It works fantastic. It's great. There's the inlet and outlet valves that I reversed. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's working good. I mean, listen, I hear this all the time, and I'm watching all these videos, and some of these guys get into it. They get down, and they get down. I mean, they get down for theirs. With the hard plastic plumb and you know, the hard plastic plumbing and all this stuff. That's all well and good. That's great. Here's the problem. Something gets jammed up in there. Something gets backed up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna cut the plastic with the wire. You know what I mean? You're gonna cut the plastic with a pipe cutter and go in and get the clog or whatever the hell it is. It could be hair. It could be anything. So if you do the pool right, if you do it right, make sure your level's right, you vacuum it out, I'm telling you, you'll never have a problem. This works fine. It looks like shit now. But this is just the beginning. It's not even summer yet. So no, this is what it is. What I like to do is I set up these. I make the inlets down here, right here, and you see that floater that goes around in a circle. That's what you want. You put about 5 or 6 tabs in there, you're not gonna have a problem. You'll have chlorine all the time. You put the stabilizer in it, you put pH up in it, you're fine. I just put 2 pounds of baking soda in here just to clear it up a little bit, just because it rained. You know, at the beginning I had a problem with leveling this pain in the ass pool, but you know something? It worked out fine. I got a lot of the tips on the people that jack up their pools. There was one guy that made this elaborate jack. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't have the time for that. So I jacked it up, leveled it up. I just got to put the stone back in and around. Everything's fine. And that's what it's going to be this summer. You know, I go to bed at night and I say to myself, you know, do I buy a sand filter? Do I buy a Hayward cartridge filter? You know what? Look at how clear this water is.
You said it's cloudy.
I mean, it's not cloudy. it's not cloudy. This water's crystal. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it last year. I don't have a problem with it now. I did have to vacuum the crap out of this when I took the pool cover off because I got some green water in it, and it just ransacked my whole plan here. But everything's fine. Everything's good. If you use the pump that they gave you, you're not gonna have a problem. Some of these guys get down. They get down. They spend all this money and they just get down with it, and that's great. I mean, I could do it. I could do it too. But no, you don't need to. Enjoy the pool. This pool's fantastic. I mean, yeah, this pool is fantastic. Here's how I have it, just so everybody knows. I use some of these metal things on here. I'm not worried about it poking the pool because I'll bend those back at some point, and that's not gonna happen.
And these things
I'll
here,
attach it right here. Attach it right here. Your water's gonna come out here. Okay, you're gonna go around this way. Put this in here. Reverse it. Put this in here to go back up into your skimmer. You get more power out of this, out of circle A, or out of opening A, than you would, I think, B. So, I mean, this thing's great. This thing's great. I mean, I'm not cutting a hole in a vinyl liner pool. I'm not doing that. I see guys, that's a big gamble, man. That's a big gamble with a $600, $700, $800 pool. If you want to do it, that's great. This is fine. You just got to run it. You run it, and this is all the stuff that it grabs. It grabs it. It just grabs the stuff and brings it right in. So, of course, it's not going to do it now because we're on video. Yeah, see, it did. But, it works great. It works great. So use it. This is how you attach it. It's an Intex skimmer. I think the Intex pools are maybe a little bit thinner than the Coleman pools. I don't know. So it fits on summer waves. I know that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, comments or concerns, emt1044@gmail. Send me an email because I'm always on that. I'll get back to you. If half the time I'm not really on YouTube. I mean, I'll get the messages through YouTube on my email, but send it directly to my email at emt1044@gmail.com. And I'll get back to you. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or even suggestions, send them my way. Another thing too that I forgot to show you guys was what was it, the elbows that I put in here from Home Depot. They're right there. Okay,
They're not from Home Depot.
yeah, they are from Home Depot, absolutely. Just put them in, stick them in, and that's what it's going to do. There's one on the bottom of the pool. Sometimes it'll come out, but just stick it in, it'll work. Send me questions, comments, and concerns. I'll help you out, and then maybe you guys could help me out. So, yep, here's the pool. 2.5 pounds of sometimes 3 HTH super clear. Put 5 tabs in when you first start. Put 5 tabs in the floater. Let it go. I'm not going to change those tablets probably until July, maybe. And this pool runs all the time. So, and it's quiet. And like I said, I got a lot of landscaping to do again this year. So. It's a pain in the ass, but in the end, it works out well. So, all right, guys, thanks.